Well, flu season is in high gear, with the virus now widely circulating in the islands. Kristen Concilio spoke with state health officials who warned the public about this flu outbreak.
Joshua Seals was feeling so sick from the flu that he had to go to the emergency room in the middle of the night on Sunday.
It had me literally in a lot of pain. The feeling of it was so intense, it was unreal. I was like, oh my God, I have to go. I woke up my fiance and I'm like, I just have to go to the emergency room right now.
According to state health officials, almost 10% of all ER visits are because of the flu. That's significantly higher than last year when influenza made up just 1 to 2% of all ER visits.
Definitely worse than what we saw last year. About 1 in every 3 flu tests right now is coming back positive in the state.
And for residents like Seals, it's been a harsh season.
I woke up with shortness of breath and it was like super rough. Like my body was hot. I couldn't breathe. I had chest congestion. Like it was just like so heavy. My stomach hurt. Like there was just all kind of stuff. Like I had mucus.
The flu is considered dangerous for children and the elderly and people with chronic diseases or respiratory illnesses like asthma.
With cases of people who are coming in with chest infection, bronchitis, and so forth, and many times it is flu. So yes, it is happening. Fortunately, our hospitals have not been overwhelmed.
And with many gatherings planned for Super Bowl Sunday, health officials are urging people to take common sense precautions.
If you're feeling sick, stay home. Spare your friends and relatives, even if it's a Super Bowl, watch it from home.
And remember the importance of hygiene like we practiced during the COVID pandemic, things like hand washing, avoiding crowds, and masking up.
So the good news is if you have not yet had your flu shot, it's not too late.
Even if it doesn't prevent you from catching the virus, it can reduce the severity of illness.
We end up losing 40 or 50,000 people a year in the United States when we have a bad flu epidemic. So it's a very serious infection, and it has a large number of hospitalizations and deaths in vulnerable populations.
Kristen Concilio, Island News.
If you're sick, is it the flu or COVID? Sometimes it's hard to tell. Both illnesses share similar symptoms like fever, cough, fatigue, sore throat, and body aches. But COVID-19 is likely to cause loss of taste or smell, and it may take longer to show symptoms. Center for Disease Control says the only way to know for sure is to get tested. And if you do test positive, you're reminded to stay home.